Ladies and gentlemen, I always hear that atheists are the reasonable ones. At least they claim to be. They say they're the beacons of reason. They're the brights. They're the ones that follow reason. Whereas us Christians, we're the ignorant ones. Well, I don't think that's the case, and here's why. Atheists, the ones that I read about, the big ones you hear about in the culture and are writing books, the new atheists, they're materialists. They think everything is material. They don't think there's any immaterial or supernatural realm. Well, if that's the case, then we're not really reasoning, we're just reacting. Why? Because if there is no immaterial realm, we don't have a mind, we just have a brain. And every thought we have in our brains is the result of a previous natural cause over which we have no control. In other words, we are completely determined by the laws of physics. Well, if that's the case, why should we believe anything we think? Why should an atheist believe atheism is true if the reason he thinks atheism is true is because the laws of physics have determined that he would think it was true? There's no reason to think that. In fact, there's no reason to think anything is true or to have any warrant to believe anything if materialism is true. You see, the problem with materialistic atheism is it has destroyed all tools necessary to be reasonable. Ironically, the people who are most reasonable, in my judgment, are those that believe in an immaterial realm and believe that we have free will and believe we're not determined by the laws of physics. And those people are called theists, and more specifically, many of them are called Christians. So, atheism, in my view, is unreasonable. They've made reason impossible by their worldview of materialism, whereas Christians have a warrant to believe what they believe because we believe in an immaterial realm, including the realm known as reason. Now, if you want more on this, get the new book, Stealing from God, Why Atheists Need God to Make Their Case, forward by the great Ravi Zacharias.